gvolps, szorg, we connect to the memory. Gvolps, szorg, we connect to the legacy. Gvolps, szorg, we connect to the energy of those that were, those that are, and those that are to come. Harold William Reed, Vietnam veteran, April 13th, 1944 to April 15th, 2021. Dewey R. Rathburn, April 5th, 2002. Charles L. Nelson, Private First Class, U.S. Army, Korea, April 15th, 1933 to October 13th, 1999. Carl Smith, July 6, 2010. Eleanor Pearl Smith, July 13, 2000. Mary Ann Q. Powell, June 25th, 2015. James Ray Powell, born November 14th, 1943. J. Curtis Browning II, July 3rd, 1995. Jerry C. Browning, February 6, 2016. Norma B. Phillips, November 2nd, 1998. And H. Gaines, January 21st, 2000. Oh, that's not a... Oh, that's a salt shaker? No. Carrie L. McCall, 2005. Eddie M. McCall, 1993. Mary Brown Hamdi Oakley, July 31st, 2014. James O. Ogle, try both pronunciations right. SP4, U.S. Army, Vietnam, August 26, 1945 to June 18, 2002. And what is... Did they make it... Is that grave goods or someone dropped their snack? Greg Romeo Ogle, Greenville Abate, December 19, 1965. Tony Ray Hines, Private U.S. Army, July 16th, 1958 to September 6, 1996. Walter T. Campbell, 1996. Juanita A. Campbell, 2006. Charles Wyatt, 2004. Edna E. Wyatt, 1940 birth, and they were married November 22nd, 1958. Charles Anthony Rochester, November 6, 2002. Timothy R. Fricks, June 29th, 1997. And married May 21st, 1994. F. Ruth Nagel, June 20th, 2010. Earl R. Nagel, Purple, U.S. Army, World War II, September 15, 1921 to March 21st, 2003. Bronze Star Medal. Barbara V. Young, August 28, 1994. George C. Young, Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, Korea, September 4th, 1926, December 31st, 2000. Jesse Wayne Fortner, December 30th, 1996. Martha K. Childress, May 13th, 2001. Mary E. Bennett, 2020. James A. Bennett, 2009, and they were married July 24th, 1954. Sarah Catherine Quinn, June 14th, 2009. James L. Quinn, April 12th, 2003. Sarah V. Rice Owens, February 26, 1998. George R. Rice, Private U.S. Army, Korea, February 6, 1929 to May 5th, 1991. Richard D. Owens, October 31st, 2014. Sandra P. Owens, born June 2nd, 1949. Viola Whitfield Pack, July 7th, 1985. Charlie M. Pack, U.S. Army, World War II, October 1924 to September 25th, 1988. Joyce R. Henderson, April 1st, 1997. Lee H. Cook, as Sergeant, U.S. Army, World War II, December 30, 1921 to July 11th, 2012. Ruby Wilburn Cook, September 7th, 2018. Lynn W. Cook, June 9th, 1950 was his birth. Jeanette B. Bowling, 1991. James L. Bowling Sr., 2008. Caleb William Cartez, U.S. Army, May 5th, 1942 to September 29th, 1996. William Carty, 1996. Floyd Lee Below, I don't remember the Greek spelling. Private First Class, U.S. Army, World War II, November 27th, 1918, September 5th, 2004. Hazel M. Spake, April 13th, 2002. Albert L. Spake, April 19, 1995. Thelma M. Burnett, November 10th, 2004. Jason C. Grooms, January 6, 1990. Eric Grooms, 2002. Wanda Grooms, born 1942. Clara Bell Mole, February 6, 1992. Lois Jean Gassaway, born December 14, 1940. Furman Edward Gassaway, Corporal, U.S. Army, Korea, September 14, 1930 to November 28, 1991. Nina C. Turner, 1936 birth. Thomas C. Hall, 1998 death. Janice B. Sills, March 8, 2009. Doris L. Seeger, March 8, 2011. Henry A. Seeger, September 1st, 1993. Pauline G. Taylor, August 20th, 1991. Jerry Eugene Taylor, U.S. Army, Vietnam, May 5th, 1944 to November 17, 1991. Louise S. Dorsey, 1934. John B. Dorsey Sr., 1991. And another thing that diminishes as time goes on is the references to people being Freemason. Lola Melton, or at least the frequency, I guess the numbers are still pretty high. 2004. Dorothy C. Turner, June 19, 1997. Charles L. Turner Sr., U.S. Army, Air Forces, January 16, 1931 to May 10, 2000. Mary Elizabeth Bishop, June 15, 1996. James Luther Bishop, August 26, 1934. Edna B. Minch, September 25th, 2016. John H. Minch, Private First Class, U.S. Army, World War II, October 11th, 1918 to July 22nd, 1996. Now that's a name that you'd expect the person to be Jewish, but you can't, in America, you can't tell quite as well, actually. James J. Cathcart, Corporal, U.S. Army, AIC, U.S. Air Force, Korea, January 17, 1931 to February 2nd, 1994. Richard D. Sawyer, Sergeant, U.S. Marine Corps, Vietnam, 1966 to 1969, July 23rd, 1944, birth. Alexander Curry Smith, May 16, 1991. Mary Lou Arknow. Is that Arknow? How do you pronounce that? Because if it's French, you don't say Aux. But January 21st, 2018. Geraldine R. Bowen, January 27th, 1948, birth. Donald L. Bowen, January 19, 1994, death. Charles H. Von Astle, 1996. William Nally, June 20th, 2002. Catherine Fletcher Smith, born 1961. David Allen Smith, born 1957. Okay, so firefighter, what's that? Blood and Fire. Oh, well, Salvation Army. Okay, that's pretty cool sounding though. Thelma D. Anglin, August 6, 2020. Robert C. Anglin, GM3, U.S. Navy, World War II, December 8, 1925 to August 21st, 1995. What's GM3 stand for? James G. Holland, TSGT, U.S. Air Force, Korea, Vietnam, November 20th, 1934, August 23rd, 1988. Judy A. Lawson, November 24, 2008. And Dorothy V. K., July 16, 2004. Betty S. Reeps, August 15, 2011. Charles T. Reeps, U.S. Navy, World War II, March 29th, 1924 to May 10th, 2005. Murtis C. Donald, November 22nd, 2006. Larry J. Donald, U.S. Air Force, October 14, 1936, birth. Bradley Joe Goodman, November 24, 2014. John W. Picklesheimer, August 7th, 2008. Also a name that is very often Jewish, but Doris W. Pittman, June 13, 2020. James A. Pittman, August 25th, 2007. Margaret Pat Griffin, May 7th, 1936, birth. Ronald Coleman Griffin, SP4, U.S. Army, Vietnam, August 19, 1948 to March 6, 2008. And Katie B. Carty, 2018. James R. Carty, 1949, birth. David V. Autumn, 2009. Terry A. Odom, 2010. Wait, does it say the date? June 15th, 1994, married. Billy Ken McJunkins, September 9, 2011. Freddie Sanchez, June 5th, 2013. Jesse Duncan Moore, June 13, 2018. Martha L. Howard, August 3rd, 2008. 2009. What? Okay, because I'm thinking about the origin of the word August relating to something, but I'm not talking about August, the Roman name, but there's he got his name from, Bobby Jean White, November 10, 2019. Harold F. White Sr., October 2nd, 2016. Charles David Hall, July 20th, 2017. Doris L. Wood, May 6, 2017. Hugh C. Wood, April 15, 1940. Birth. Courtesy of Graceland Cemetery. That's an unknown grave, or what is it? Kathy Freeman McEachern, May 8th, 2011. Song of Solomon, I guess, 37:4, and Psalm 37:4. Remember, Lord, that's not a translation of the term. Kelly Maurice Manley, July 7, 2009. Increasing existence, God is a noun and verb, that sort of thing. Sandra L. Nelson, September 26, 1960. Birth, John Wendell, June 29th, 2011. Death, and they, Pruitt's last name, and they were married June 22nd, 1996. And I don't know if the first full day of summer or what, because the number on that is the solstice. Callie Elizabeth Morgan, November 21st, 2010. No, I don't think I would delay my own getting married, but that'd be a very symbolic night to make the Midsummer's Night, as it was called. Martha Ann Holcomb, January 22nd, 2014. Wesley Glenn Holcomb, Second Lieutenant, U.S. Air Force. Oh, that must have fell off. August 11, 1924 to January 16, 2019. Yeah, that would be in the middle, wouldn't it? J.B. Burleson, November 28th, 2018. Mary Burleson, December 21st, 2011. Henry L. Robertson, June 7th, 1941. Birth, Francis L. Robertson, May 13, 2010. Death, Franklin M. Girardeau, July 1st, 2018. Patsy G. Girardeau, December 3rd, 1937. Birth, Linda Bagwell, April 27th, 1948. Birth, Danny Bagwell, June 30th, 2018. Death, Star C. Neal, 1947. Birth, Robert E. Neal, 1946. Birth, Francis Everhart, March 10, 1941. Birth, John Roberts Everhart, Private First Class, U.S. Marine Corps, July 2nd, 1936 to February 18, 2015. Patricia A.L. Brannan, March 16th, 2014. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether people worked at a lighthouse or just like lighthouses, or a sports team or whatever. Esther Joyce Nyman, 2010. Ronald Dale Medlin, August 17, 1960. Madison L. Painter, June 13, 2010. John M. McCoy, August 14, 2014. Marion P. Sue Burgess, March 31st, 1946. Birth. Luther L. Burgess, 2020. Edna E. Turner, February 20th, 2014. James H. Turner, February 20th, 2015. K. Sean Volska, May 2nd, 2009. Kristen S. Volska, November 20th, 2020. So, oh, that's a shell. Judith D. Alette, March 16, 1945. Birth, Robert Owen Alette, December 12, 1967. Doris Jean Crompton, December 11, 1933. Birth, Patricia L. Johnson, June 24th, 2009. Death, Barbara A. Posey, April 28th, 1947. Wade W. Smith, January 20th, 2013. Leroy Varnell Dyer Jr., September 4th, 2014. Carolyn Tribble Jones, March 23rd, 2015. Robert L. Parker Jr., January 27, 2018. Joyce Duncan, 2018. William Duncan, 2010. Irene Fisher Ellis, January 20, 2015. Everett Riley Ellis, April 23rd, 2019. Judith S. Hawkins, February 22nd, 2015. James Daniel Hawkins, April 8th, 2012. Melvin J.T. Hawkins, August 23rd, 2016. And Carol Ann Thornton, December 13, 2020. Jimmy Davis Anderson, November 22nd, 2020. Army Vietnam vet Drayton K. Jennings Jr., 2019. And August 21st, 1969, this is somebody's birth, and April 22nd, 1971. These children, I presume. Charles David Knecht, SP3, U.S. Army, June 15, 1933 to December 6, 2018. Elaine Necht, September 22nd, 1940. Edna Lida, August 5th, 1936. William Vernon Monroe, SFC, U.S. Army, April 5th, 1958 to May 21st, 2018. And Maurice L. Mitchell, TSGT, U.S. Air Force, Vietnam, June 4th, 1934 to June 24th, 2017. And Kathy D. Bailey, April 22nd, 2019. David R. Bailey, June 22nd, 1962. Richard G. Lane, December 11, 1963. Birth, Teresa C. Lane, March 14, 2014. Stephen A. Garrett, November 3rd, 1955. Birth, Esther L. Garrett, April 14, 2011. Death, Claude Hill Jr., October 4th, 2008. And Steve F. Carver Sr., 2010. Sandra E. Carver, 1957. Birth, and they were married September 1st, 1973. Jerry Holden Bishop, Sergeant U.S. Army, March 31st, 1942 to March 30th, 2021. Mickey J. Phillips Sr., born 1943. Joyce B. Phillips, died 2019. John Sam Shepard, July 10th, 2020. Cynthia Joanne Shepard, September 30th, 1960. Earth. And James S. Pilgrim, October 23rd, 1938. Birth, Rachel Ann Pilgrim, October 29, 2012. Death, Betty R. Dill, born July 15, 1948, and married May 9th, 1992. Harder, Jackie Lynn Brown Culvert, April 24th, 1996. Dennis T. Patton, 2007. Mary Elizabeth Patton, born 1940. Clarence W. Franks, 2006. Jane R. Franks, 1999. James Allen Massey, April 22nd, 2019. Cynthia Cox Massey, April 18, 1959 birth, and they were married May 18, 1979. And Linda K. Chambers, October 17, 1949. Sterling Joe Chambers, SP4, U.S. Army, December 22nd, 2017. And he was born June 14, 1948. Henry Shell Forrester, SP5, U.S. Army, August 11, 1945 to March 15, 2021. Teresa Leshell Forrester, July 14, 2010. Ronald E. Patterson, February 14, 2008. Fred Casper Davis Sr., Private U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, May 22nd, 1922 to May 19, 1933. Juanita Vaughn Davis, June 10, 1996. Might as well this one over here. Fred Casper Davis Jr., SP4, U.S. Army, Vietnam, April 23rd, 1941 to February 11th, 2010. K. Francis Shipwash, April 14, 2011. Clyde J. Burns, March 21st, 1937, birth. Shirley M. Burns, December 16, 1935, birth. Charles D. Phillips, September 29th, 2013. Gary L. Phillips Sr., 1939, birth. Barbara T. Phillips, 2020, death. Marjorie W. Dowens, March 3rd, 1928. Forrest O. Dowens Jr., Technician 5, U.S. Army, World War II, December 4th, 1926 to November 3rd, 2010. Terry Dowens, 2016. And Freddie Francisco, June 25th, 2004. Joe